get this guy in the water. Let's try this spot. Might have to move a little deeper. Here, fishy, fishy. It's a pretty windy day today. Reel this in. I'm gonna try to throw it a little bit upstream. Bass usually turn their nose towards the direction of the current whenever you get it's grass. Whenever you get current, grass will usually turn their noses upstream because that's where the oxygen and food source is coming from whenever the water is moving like this. So, oh, little bump bump. Try to get it upstream and let it ride the current. In the grass again. Get there, buddy. One thing's for sure is it's hard to work this Senko in the wind. You're trying to work that Senko up and down in the water and fighting the slack created by the wind the entire time. There. That wind just took that thing and yanked it down there. It's making it pretty tough, that's for sure. That's okay. We're gonna catch one anyway. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Try to stop it right there. Try to control my slack a little better. This color on this thing is actually pretty sick though. I've never seen anything like it. It's black and it's got like this pink underbelly. Each of them in that pack came in a little bit different. They don't all have the same pattern, but they all are black with that pink to them. It's kind of made it like a variety pack. Each presentation is a little different, so I think I'm gonna have to throw swim bait on here. I cannot finesse this thing the way that I want to really try to catch a fish. I'll try one more thing. Try to let it sink to the bottom completely this time. Let that slack sit in the water so the wind can't catch it. Let's just see. Oh, there's a fish. Can't tell if he's on there or what. And he took my whole bait. Took my whole entire bait. Better set the hook quicker than that, buddy. So you can kind of see how the pattern on this guy is a little bit different. That other one had a pretty solid bottom pink underbelly. This one has a little bit more black towards the tail. So each of these guys coming out of that bait pack is a little bit different. Give it a little bit of a different kind of shimmer in the sun and in the water while it's swimming. So we'll see how they react to this one. And then after that, I think we're gonna try something else. Let's check it out. It's kind of, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Man, I'm getting hooked on all this grass and the wind. It feels like a fish. Back in the grass there. Let's move down a little further. Try to get into this current pocket over here. See what happens. I think this spot right here will be good. Fighting this wind is intense, y'all. Fight with the slack, and the slack wants to go with the wind, and you're trying to use the slack to control the Senko. Uh-oh. Oh, grass. Let's try to get a little bit closer, try to get a little farther out there. And the only reason I stepped a little closer to the shore like that is because I can see right along here that there are no fish in this area that I'm spooking. However, I could still be spooking a few out there, but it's a risk I'm willing to take to see if I can't get a little further and fight a little harder against this wind to work this bait. Just a little deeper. I don't have much time, so I'm not going to wait all day to swap baits if this one isn't working. Let's get a bait swap. We're gonna try this green pumpkin Christy crawl with purple and pink flakes in it. Hopefully the purple and pink flakes catch the sunlight a little bit and pique some fish's interest. The good thing about these Christy crawls, you could Texas rig them and still swim them at the same time. I'm gonna Texas rig it so it gets through those weeds that I was hitting out there, and I'm gonna swim it in, give it a little jig, seem like a crawfish in distress or some sort of action, and then we're gonna see if we can catch one with that. Let's see. All right, new spot. That looks real good. I'm hunting out a current pocket. This lake is so open. It makes finding one nearly impossible, but we're gonna hang in there until we catch one. Oop. Oh, he caught it right off the, oh, he hit it right off the bridge here. I saw him come up and smack it, and that is a huge bluegill, a huge bluegill. Man, oh man. That was freaking awesome. This guy came up right on the side of the bridge there. As I was reeling it in to retrieve it and throw it back out there. I was reeling pretty dang fast, and he came up right from underneath the bridge and absolutely crushed it. This is probably the biggest bluegill I've ever caught in my life. Actually, it's not even a bluegill. It's a yellow ear sunfish. It gets your heart going every single time, man. Every single time. Pretty fish. Really, really pretty fish. Let's get him back in the water. Bye-bye, buddy. Thank you for your time. Off he goes. Let's go for another one. That was amazing, man. That was absolutely amazing. Man, that thing had to have been 12, 13 inches. My heart's still going from that. Oh, it's one thing about fishing. It is a true adrenaline sport. So we got about 8 minutes to catch a bass. It looks like we'll have 3 minutes if I don't get this hook in the right spot. That was crazy, man. That was absolute insanity. Where the bluegill are, the bass are. So that's a good sign that I'm kind of in the right spot here. Man, my heart's still going. I think if I catch one right now, might croak over. Last cast. This is about as good of a current pocket as I could find out here today. Let's try that. I think we got a fish on. Yep, he's on there. Oh, he's on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you come off. Don't you come off. Don't you come off. What is it? Oh, it's a bass. It's a target species. It's a bass, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a good size. It's a good size. Woo! Heck yeah. Heck yes. Oh! Woo! Hey, man. This guy, I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the rest of the day, and this guy came up and just absolutely just ate it. Munched it, man. He munched it. Hey, it's a good little fish. About 3/4 of a pound. Looks like this guy's been caught before, too. He's got a little hole right there by his mouth, but good sized fish. Well worth it. Absolutely worth it. Let's get this guy or girl back in the water. Let's get him back in the water. So long, little buddy. Wrong way, bud. Wrong way. There you go. Hey guys, that was absolutely incredible. No matter how many times you catch a fish, man, every time you catch one, it's like the first time, and it's so exciting all over again. Hey, we got 2 fish today on the lunch break. Still out of breath from that last one. Hey, one huge bluegill, bigger than my hand, and I got some pretty large hands. I don't know if you can see it, like the size of my face. But anyways, 2 big ones, 1 really large bluegill, and 1 bass that was a good, decent size, good enough for government work on today. Hey man, let this be a lesson. Make that last cast. Even when you think there's nothing out here, the odds are against you, there's too much wind, or anything else negative you could think, make that last cast, man. There's nothing like catching a fish. You won't regret it. Hey, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more awesome content. Check you guys out next time. And as always, pow.